And this is part two to the collapse of Distributor. Um, just to continue on that note of where I left off. Yeah, it's really a shame that this company had to end up like this. I mean, it could have been a bigger, brighter company for independent filmmakers, and it could have changed the game of the movie industry dramatically if people on staff and on board have saw the vision long term. But you know, all I can say is us filmmakers out here, just keep in mind that, things like this happen, due to the fact that, certain people who are driven, money driven, rather than looking at the end result of the ultimate goal of what you're trying to, obtain and provide. I think it's a shame that usually that goes to show everybody that when you're running and you're gunning for greed and for glory, it never works, and it never lasts, and it always fails at some point. And that right here, this situation with Distributor and their CEOs and their upper management that were taking fat checks just goes to show you that eventually what was built will fall. And I think that, a lot of companies have stepped away from the values, core values of providing a service, building a strong business that lasts. I think if more CEOs and more companies were to take that approach of longevity, they will have a business where it'll stand the test of time. But due to the fact that you don't have people with visions like that, not saying there might be people in there working, but not on the higher ups that sees that vision. But the people usually on the way top, they tend to get sidetracked by other bullshit, I should say. And I'm not surprised by what I'm seeing here with Distributor. I had a feeling that something this good eventually will decline because of greed and power. But on a good note, on a positive note, I mean, I just wanted to say it's a shame. And, I hope there's a turnaround for this company. If somebody out there decides to buy the company over and turn it around, it can be done. If not, then all you filmmakers out there that are thinking that it's a hopeless situation and that it's going to go back to making it hard for all of us to get our stuff out, I just wanted to say, have no fear, and don't think that, it's there's not going to be another door to open, or there's not going to be another way to get your stuff out. I mean, the way technology is moving and the way things are changing rapidly, I mean, there is another way. I believe there is another outlet for us, and I haven't found it yet, but I will share it with you guys if I come across. And all I can say to you is just motivate yourself, keep producing your content, keep pushing your stuff out. There's always a market for everything, and there's always an audience for every genre or whatever you're trying to show. So, I mean, I look at it like this, life is a constant change, and the ones who win are the ones who adapt to the change and survive. And I think, we as filmmakers, we live in a time where digital technology has made things a lot cheaper to produce things and make things happen from the comfort of your own home. I like to think that we are fortunate to be in this time and in this era where our grandparents and our parents, of 60 years old, of age, or 70 today, didn't have this opportunity where they can create something from their house and make millions of dollars and change the course of their life. So I'm grateful for being born in this era, in this generation. And I think all of us out here as creative artists have to look at it like that. And we see constant individuals come out of the crowd and show us that there is a way. We just got to keep pushing. All right, this is your host, indie filmmaker JR, with Make That Bloody Movie with Coffee. And the coffee of the day is hazelnut. Dunkin' Donuts is the coffee of the day I wanted to share with you guys. So if you're out there driving and you're in the mood for some hazelnut coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, go stop by Dunkin' Donuts. It's really good coffee. I recommend it. I enjoy it. And it's one of my go-to on a week like this. Well, starting the new year, I should say. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Wishing you all the good health and wealth